Good day. Welcome to LRRMTG here on Loading Ready Run. My name is Graham and we're going back to school affectionate. It's time for Secrets of Strixhaven. It's the Secrets of Strixhaven Early Access Arena event. Thanks very much to Wizards of the Coast for inviting us to be a part of this. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to getting our hands on some of the cards and see how it all plays on Arena. I'm looking forward to playing this set specifically on Arena because I think it'll handle a lot of keeping track of a lot of stuff. Which is nice. As you can see, I've left a chair out in the hopes that someday Kathleen will be joining me. That'll be in just a minute or two. She's just taking care of something. Everything we do here at Loading Ready Run is brought to you by you, which is exciting. Be it on our Patreon or subscribing on Twitch or becoming a member on YouTube. However you're able to make that happen, we appreciate it so much. I say that a lot, but we really, really do. Also, LRRMTG, this show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/LRR for all your paper card needs. And you can use the code LRRMTG5 to get yourself a 5% discount off anything you buy on the Dragon Shield store. So thank you for that. Oh yeah, and the Card Kingdom told me sent you a button, please. This month's button is a big creature is its own reward. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Secrets of Strixhaven Premier Draft, or probably we're going to start with Sealed, actually, now that I say that. Hold up. We'll start with Sealed. As you can see, there are no prizes because there is no entry. We have a token entry. It just says token entry because this is the early access event. But we get to pick our college. I don't know who to go with. Oh gosh, it's 2 seeded packs again? Man, they did this last time and it's like not real. It's so it's so many cards. We're going to get some powerful sealed decks. Holy. Pick the best college. Ooh, tough. Tough to say. Sure, we'll try Quandrix. I haven't tried Quandrix. Kathleen did Silver Quill at the PPR, obviously. I did Prismari, and honestly, those decks were great. If you haven't watched the PPR, go check out the VOD. It's up on the channel. It's great. We had the first match, and it was the longest match of the day, but there was a lot going on. It was really interesting. Let's try Quandrix. I can't hear the game. There it is. Oh, boy. Slumbering Trudge. All right, so we've got a dual land. That's cool. Pensive Professor, 0/2 for 3 with Increment, which is like the evolve for spells kind of thing. So if when you cast a spell, any spell, I always thought it was non-creature. No, any spell, if the amount of mana you spent, regardless of the spell's cost, so X spells get bigger if you flashback something and it has a different cost than its mana cost. The mana you spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness. You put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, which also reads when a counter is put on it, you draw a card. So that's great. We've got the Geometer's Arthropod, which is a 1/4 Fractal Crab. Whenever you cast a spell with X, its cost, look at the top X cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order, which is handy because we've got Mind into Matter, which is an X spell where you just draw cards and you get to put something into play. And we've got Slumbering Trudge, which is an X spell. And then there's some good lore hold cards. Now, this deck can play Magma Blood Archaic and potentially should. Because if we cast it for 6 mana, but with green and blue, then it's a 4/4 Trample Reach. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures get Trumpet Blasted for 1. For each color of mana spent to cast that spell. So potentially more than that. Sick. Let's go. Whoa! James Raid. Hey everybody. How's it going, Pit Crew? How were things down in the pit this morning? Well, I hope. Oh boy. All right. Finished a chunk. Nice. Transcendent Archaic. When this creature enters, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. If you draw one or more cards this way, discard 2 cards. So in a 2-color deck, that's maybe not great. All right, let's start with what Quandrix stuff we have. We've got 2 Paradox Gardens and a Dreamroot Cascade, so we're set for mana. The Geometer's Arthropod we saw, the Mind into Matter. All right, Fractal Tender seems really good. It's a 3/3 for 5, but if you increment, you would just get a free 3/3, and so you only have to cast a 4 mana spell for the first one. So that seems pretty great. Whoa, 10 gifted. Holy moly! Actually, I should say. I'm a little behind on this because my co-host isn't here quite yet. Bisaflau with a 54-month resub. Welcome. Welcome back. Didero for 74 months. Some sort of sub-anniversary. Sounds like magic, and thanks to Beowulf for my sub-gift. Veriphage with 128 months says, hooray! El Generico's favorite orphan with a 15-month resub. Says 15 months isn't an amount of time. The Mercenary 1987 with a 34-month resub. Looking forward to getting back into universes within. The set looks cracked. I love it. The set looks so cool. Dungeon Master Alec with 32 months. Super stoked for the new set. Rake X with 136-month resub. Nukuru for 95 months. Rosebitter for 29 months. Tautology for 55 months, who says, good morning, everyone, and then drops 10 gifted subs on the chat. Thank you, Tautology. Appreciate that. We got 2 Quandrix Charms. That seems like a thing we should be running. Counter a spell, destroy an enchantment, or just make something into a 5/5. That's cool with fractals, because you just make them into a base power and toughness 5/5 instead of 0/0, and then they still have all their counters. So let's do that. Proctor's Gaze. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. I'm going to put both of these in the main deck for now, because that seems like incredible tempo. Fractal Mascot. It's a 6/6 trample fractal elk, and when it enters, tap a creature and put a stun counter on it. Yes. And then we've got Terra Fractal. X spells also work really well with that other thing that we had. What was it? What was the thing we had that cared about X spells? This, the Geometer's Arthropod. Also, it enters with X 1/1 counters on it, and when it dies, when it enters, gain 2 life, and it's a flyer. That seems great. I'm just going to keep looking at the stuff that is explicitly in our colors, and we'll come back if we need to, but we shouldn't. Wild Hypothesis, speaking of X spells, make an X, or make a 0/0, put X counters on it, surveil 2. So it's just a perfectly linear, for 3 mana you get a 2/2 surveil 2. For 4 mana, you get a 3/3 surveil 2. I mean, what's nice about this is that it's, again, it's more X spells that care about, that the Arthropod can care about, but also that for spells with increment, you can just keep putting more mana into it to keep triggering increment. So that seems really good. We have other better X spells, but I'm going to put one of these in the deck for now, and obviously Slumbering Trudge. So it's 6/6 for X and green, but it enters with a number of stun counters on it. Equal to 3 minus X. If X is 2 or less, it enters tapped. So figure that one out. We've got this creature that doesn't know where it is. Oh yeah, pick your poison. Each opponent sacks an artifact, sacks an enchantment, or sacks a creature with flying. What if we need that? Got royal treatment, though. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn, and it becomes a royalty. It could be fun. Maybe we'll throw that in there. Studious First Year. It's too early in the morning. That was not a good Harvey Birdman bear. Hang on. Better. We'll work on it. Anyway, yeah, you can play it as a 1-drop and then just Rampant Growth on turn 2, and I love that. We have 4 of them? All right, 2 of them are going in. Glorious Decay, destroy an artifact, 4 damage to a creature with flying, exile target card from a graveyard, draw a card. Cool. Wait, how is this formatted? Is it, do you draw a card always, or is draw a card part of the last ability? I think draw a card is only part of the last ability, but with this templating, it's unclear. It looks like it's choose one of these bullet points and then draw a card regardless, but I think it's actually attached to exile target card from a graveyard. I have feedback. If you're watching, Ian. Oh, what's up, Emma? My goal in this limited format is to mill someone out with math magics. Hell yeah. I'm correct? All right. I have feedback. Chelonian Tackle. Target creature you control gets +0/+10 until end of turn. And then fight something. Sure, we'll fight. We'll take one fight spell. Thornfist Striker. A phone call from California. Oh, are you real? I bet you're not. Guess it wasn't. Creatures get +1/+1 trample as long as you've gained life this turn. Thus far, we've seen none ways to gain life, so that seems like it's for the Withered Bloom deck. Topiary Lecturer. With increment, add a number of green mana to this equal to this creature's power. Get in. Yeah. The rest of this seems okay. We could maybe run Pick Your Poison or Glorious Decay if we think that we are afraid of a thing with flying or an artifact. But let's take a look at blue, because we have some really good blue stuff as well. Peasant Professor absolutely gets in. Procrastinate, hey at me. It's another X spell. Tap a creature, put twice X stun counters on it. Let's go. Why do those cards have a glowy Quandrix thing? Because these were cards from the seeded pack, or in this case, seeded packs, because despite my fervent complaints, they've made up their own format again, and Sealed on Arena is you pick your college and you get 2 seeded packs of that college. SMH my head. Quick Study is just divination at instant speed, so get in. Hey, this is Increment. When it enters Surveil 2, it's 3 mana for an 0/3. So it's just really easy to increment. Seems expensive still. Matter Bending Mage, 3 mana 2/2. When it enters, return to a creature to its owner's hand. Mana War with upside. When you cast a spell with X and its cost, this creature can't be blocked this turn. You're getting into this deck immediately. Tester of the Tangential. 1/1 for 2 with increment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X. And when you do, you move X +1/+1 counters from this creature to another creature. Sure. Landscape Painter. This one worked well for me at the pre-release. Just a piker that lets you draw 2 cards later because it enters prepared. Though we may have other cards we want to put in here more, so I'm going to keep reading. 2 mana 1/3. Tap for blue, only to cast instants or sorcery. And then 1 and tap, add 1 mana of any color, only for instants and sorceries. Nah. Essence Scatter, probably pretty good in this format. Vanishing Betrayal. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Surveil 1. Oh, isn't this, Voyage's End? Isn't this exactly Voyage's End, or does Voyage's End only hit creatures? Is this just a functional reprint, or is this slightly different in a way that I'm misremembering? Make a 0/0 green and blue fractal. Put X counters on it, where X is the number of cards you've drawn this turn. Okay, Voyage's End is only creature. Oh, and it was Scry? Why did I think it was Surveil? Okay, well. Just me being wrong again. Anyway, I don't know that this is great. Not that we don't have other ways to draw cards, like we've got the Pensive Professor and Quick Study and Mind into Matter. I mean, Mind into Matter, leaving 1 blue open to make a huge fractal afterwards seems funny, but by itself, it's a 1/1 for 1. Textbook Tabulator, we looked at, Spellbook Seeker. 3/3 flyer for 4, enters prepared, and has Careful Study. Yeah, we'll throw one of these in. Muse's Encouragement, you would get a 3/3 flying red elemental, red and blue and red elemental with flying. I already said that. Let me start this whole card again. Good morning, everybody. 5 mana instant, make a 3/3 blue and red elemental creature token with flying. Surveil 2. Yeah. Divergent equation. XX blue. Return up to X instant target instant and or sorceries from your graveyard to your hand. So for 3 mana, you get 1. For 5 mana, you get 2. Is that good? Do we need that? Not saying we don't have good spells, but I don't know what we would want to cut for that. Rather just have these spells. We don't have a lot of interaction. We've got these two bounce spells, and this fight spell, and then this counters hopefully, and then this stops them from interacting. But really, it's just these 2 bounce spells and this fight spell, and then we're just trying to get bigger creatures. Big creatures are the interaction of the day. Hi, Kathleen. I picked Quandrix.
Okay, so I was occasionally I actually do some stuff, and so I was talking to Cameron about something in editing, and I was like, I'm actually like right in the middle of this, so I'll just come in late. And Cameron's like, all right, go have fun. And I was like, I'm gonna try to convince Graham to draft Silverquill, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna do something with big creatures. Is like. He's already going to be deep in the Prismari. Or the 3-color.
You weren't here to stop me. Oh, there's no sense in doing 3-color on Arena because they did this thing with Sealed where you get 2 seeded packs.
Oh.
So, yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's like any additional interaction that we should be running. Shoot. And maybe one of these.
You pass me that napkin.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I sloshed some. I'm trying to get onto...
Oh, sorry. Here. I was more centered.
That makes sense. You're the only one here. Okay.
Actually,
you know what? You've already been. I'm sure chat's just seen you build this deck, so therefore, I don't think that you need to explain it to me again. I think it's perfect just the way it is. Or if you wish to change it, you should do that.
I ain't gonna read all that, but happy for you, or sorry that happened.
Just for the sake of the viewers, like they just watched you build this.
That's true.
It's my fault I'm late.
Actually, hold up. Yeah, great point, whoever that was. Procrastinate. Let's put procrastinate in for a little bit more removal and
a personal attack.
Take out royal treatment, I guess. It just gives something of our.
Do you care about enchantments?
No, I care. I would be running this as just like a Ranger's Guile, like just to give our creature hexproof for the turn.
And +1/+1, right?
Yeah, I guess +1/+1 on ward, but like I wouldn't be running it for that. I'd be running it for the hexproof.
Okay, so it's a Snakeskin Veil with an enchantment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good card, though.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to cut for that.
What about a Wild Hypothesis?
So the reason... See, this is why I was going to start explaining stuff. Oh. So... The reason X spells are good in this deck is a couple of reasons. Okay. One, we've got the Geometer's Arthropod, which cares about X spells.
I remember this from the PPR.
We've got not Tester the Tangential. We've got Matterbending Mage, which cares about X spells.
Yeah.
And we've got creatures with Increment and X spells. You can just keep making them bigger.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, what about one of something on the top end, or one of these many 3-drops you have, or what about 41?
Yeah, we could just run 41. I want to stop thinking about it. Let's go. Tautology cheered 59 bits and said, I'm raising the terror alert from Blackwatch Plaid to the cover of Rush's seminal album, Moving Pictures.
Oh, no.
I was making Harvey Birdman reference earlier, so that's justifiable. Thank you.
Hey, Jackie Lantern 234 has been here for 38 months. Reminder, you're all so wonderful and delightful and loved. Also hope you two are enjoying the paintings I made for you.
Yes.
Thank you. And Dumori has been here for 147 months. That's so long. Where are these paintings? Are they here?
The vinyls, the records.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. So we can play this on this turn.
Yes.
it will enter with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X. If X is 2 or less, it enters tapped. So it will enter tapped with 3 stun counters on it.
That's fine. What else are you going to do on turn 1?
Yeah, we're just laying in provisions for later.
Yeah. We're going to see how good this is.
Yeah. It's not like we're going to be able to cast it sooner than that, so this seems totally fine.
Oh, perfect.
Ah.
Well, no, but now you can...
I know, it's just not... It's off... How do I want to hold this up?
Why?
To counter a spell. In fact, I'm going to, and then next year Good morning. Next turn, I'll play Studious First Year and Rampant Growth immediately.
Ooh, Dungeon Master Alex says there's no reason not to play it.
See? Draw X cards, and you may put a permanent mana value X or less. X equals 1? That's a weird thing to counter.
I think you should counter it, because otherwise you wasted your turn. And also, they might have a 1-drop that they wanted to put out, right?
That's true. They might care. Oh, it does put land into play. No. Only I may ramp. Rampant Bear.
See, look at this, and somebody said think of it as a suspend 4 for 1 mana. That's what TXC2 said. Look, it's gonna attack next turn. They've got nothing on the board.
Yeah. This is great. We're gonna play Paradox Gardens. We're gonna play Pensive Professor.
And you can leave up your royal treatment.
I will. They may counter this. Nope. Okay. Attack for 1 with Bear.
I like that play. Oh. It's a royal trudge.
Oh, that countered their whole spell. They didn't get to search for a land either.
Nope.
They've tried to ramp twice, and we've said no both times.
Yeah, this is just disgusting.
This is so rude. Ooh, stock up. Good for them.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. Do you have anything that'll put a land out for free? No.
Not this turn, no.
All right. Well, I feel like you attack.
Yeah. I'm going to do this first so I get one more counter on the Pensive Professor. Nice. How did people get the Ice Age sleeves? I don't remember when they sold these. But I bought them because they were... This is my account. I bought these because this was the first thing I bought, was an Ice Age starter deck.
Foolish Samwise has been here for 109 months.
Woo! Jackie Lantern says, I have a question. Why does Studious First Year kind of look like Graham? I don't know.
Why'd they lock down your Pensive Professor? Or I guess they had to pick something.
Well, they couldn't pay for the Trudge because it's got Ward 1 now.
Ugh.
I think they're dead. Because I bounced the Fractal Mascot, and then, yes, they're dead. Whoop.
I actually don't like Fractal Mascot. I looked at it, I was like, I'm not impressed by these stats.
Neat. Well, 6/6 trample for 6.
I guess it isn't very... I mean, actually, I love a good square creature. I say that all the time.
Yeah,
Give me an honest match of stats and mana cost.
And it locks the thing down.
Oh, this is... I just think compared to the other mascots are cooler. Foolish Samwise. Did I thank you? You've been here for 109 months. I did it. All right. This is perfect.
This is everything we want. Turn 1 Studios First Year.
I like the effect for prepared.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good. Foolish Samwise, you will have to remind me what it was that you messaged me about. I'm so sorry. Each opponent discards a card.
Probably that one? The Terrafractal? Just...
Yeah, probably Terrafractal.
Feels like you're so far off from casting it.
My bear.
Okay. Those things gain life now on attacks, not on death. So they're they're incentivized to keep it for attacking, honestly. Ah.
Again?
Brutal.
That sucks. Darn it. All right. All right. No more of that. Okay. I changed my mind.
A demonic tutor.
Enters prepared. Enters prepared. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more creatures die this turn, it becomes prepared. That's so gross. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, don't tap like that. No, 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 no. You go away. Yeah, you go away. This one. Yes.
Whoa. Can I read Fractal Tender?
Yeah, please do. It's messed up.
She put a counter on this creature. Whoa. So if you if you can get a counter on it, then you can get...
You get a free 3/3. Mm-hmm.
Quandrix, I was not familiar with your game.
It has Ward? Yes, Emma. It also has Ward 2.
Ward 2?
Ward 2.
Oh my god. I mean, oh yeah, let's go.
Oh boy. Okay.
We're gonna make a big trudge.
So we want to pay 5 mana total for this. So we want to do this for X is 4.
Right. Well, no, because you got to get because you have to do more you have to pay 6. You won't put a counter on your Fractal Tender because she's a 4/4.
Yeah, so I want to pay a total of 5.
Oh, yes.
So X is 4.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just trying to figure out if we want to do this first to get it incremented, and I don't think so, because we might draw something off of the arthropod.
I think so too, yeah.
So, yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So we'll do this. So X is 4. All of this happens. Increment, draw a card. Ugh. Ooh, royal treatment might be good here.
Yeah, they're in the colors of removal.
Yeah.
I like holding that up, honestly.
I want them to block with
the Fractal Tender.
I want them to block with their demonic tutor. I'll take this trade. Hell yeah, let's go.
Wow.
Uh-oh, trudgies. Ooh, little guy.
Okay.
What do you do? Base power and toughness 5/5. That's fun. Can we cast all of this? We have 7 mana? Yeah, we can. So we'll cast this one. Then we'll draw some cards.
You can play a land. What is... the beginning of Apex?
No, not right now.
No, I think you're good.
I want to keep the counters where they are. So I believe they're deceased. I also don't think our opponent is Post Malone. I think their name is just MTG Malone, for what it's worth. There was some discussion of that in the chat, but I don't believe that that is this person.
I mean, if they're Post Malone or another Malone, we have been cooking, and they are enduring this with grace.
Mm-hmm. Wait, come back. Oh, they were still dead on board.
They were dead on board.
So wander off.
Exile target creature.
It's just exile target creature. This place may be the Titan's grave, but if you aren't careful, it can be yours as well. So what I was going to do is turn our fractal into a base 5/5, so it was going to be 8.
Oh.
8 power. Not that it was necessary, but
No.
But here we are.
Wow. Quandrix. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
This format is wild.
This format's preposterous. If you like Sealed of this format, and you're watching live, tune in later today. And if you're not watching live, look for the VOD, because it's week 1 of our Sealed League here at Loading Ready Run.
But we just open packs. Like, we don't have the seeded, like...
Yeah, just normal Sealed.
So everybody, I believe many of us are in 3-color. At least for now.
Yeah.
Niflheon, 78 months. Deck seems okay so far. And Lurker Spine cheered with 100 bits saying, "Beeg." Hey, Kathleen or chat, when does the last episode of the story come out? I've been itching for the finale. That might be with... I mean, there's the side stories, which are giving a lot more context to stuff that are still, like, slowly trickling out. But the finale of the story might come with Reality Fracture, which is coming out in several months.
This is a keep.
I haven't read all of the story yet. I've been incredibly busy this month. How busy would you say I have been on a scale of 1 to... Ha 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 ha.
Does that begin to cover it?
Yeah, that's about accurate, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. Graham knows it's bad because I haven't even been, like, working on my book in the evenings.
Facts.
Been too tired. Hey, Sass Chad has been here for 47 months.
I decided to go for the rampant growth over the holding up the counterspell, and we'll see if I live to regret it.
Oh yes, this is the first time we've seen a Silver Quill deck.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Well. I mean, every time you're afraid of what I think you should play the cards that you've played to win before.
Yeah,
which
no,
was
I
getting
agree.
the Pensive Professor down early because it's an
agree.
O2 and it wants to hold counters.
So the reason I did it in that order is so that next turn I can play Pensive Professor, hit the increment on the Topiary Lecturer, who then taps for more mana. And then I can potentially cast Pensive Professor into something else if I draw another island.
Right.
Is the theory, but... I'm sorry, I asked a direct question to someone a while back and I didn't read the response.
Can you let your opponent go to combat?
Oh, no, they didn't reply. Okay, great.
Sorry, I guess I could have moved the mouse.
This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands.
Oh, nice.
Delightful.
Well, you can hold up Quandrix Charm now, because you got an island.
In with bear. You get to hold up all of this now. Foolish fate. Destroy target creature.
You could Quandrix Charm it, and that'll put a counter on Pensive Professor, and you're going to draw a card.
I think that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Because they didn't do anything on their turn for that.
It's one of the rares from our seeded pack. Draw X cards, then you may put a permanent with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield. So you can cast it for 3, where X is 1, and put a land into play.
Oh. A DJ alternative. Absolutely. I just haven't been like doing much on that front yet because I'm still working on it. Like, there's nothing to do yet with business stuff.
Well, just gonna
Yeah.
get incredible value.
Yeah, just get some value.
Oh, right, you can cast it for 2 and put a land in. Yeah, you can just cast it for green, blue.
And then just put a land in.
And just put a land into play, if you so desire. You won't draw any cards, but...
I don't know if I... Well, I mean, you know what? It's an instant, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, Bonnie Paul cares when lands come into play. I have a Bonnie Paul
It's a
commander
sorcery,
deck.
sorry.
Oh,
It's a sorcery.
No, then I'm less interested in it.
Okay, so they get to do that. That's fine. But what is this other thing that they're doing? Destroy a creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 black and white inkling creature token with flying. What if I just bounce my own Pensive Professor?
What if you bounce their Inkling mascot in response?
That doesn't help this thing live.
Oh, okay.
If I bounce it, a counter goes on. A counter goes on it, and I draw a card. And then it gets bounced, and so the second counter doesn't go on it. So I draw 1 card, this goes back to my hand, but the topiary gets even bigger.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. We're going to do that. Yeah, I'm already bouncing that thing.
Yeah. Right, I forgot. Yeah, because you've drawn 2 cards off this.
Yeah.
You ramp further. Oh my god. You ramped so much. You have 10 land now?
Yeah.
No,
and,
you have 9.
And that lecturer taps for 4 mana.
Oh.
Oh, a blue-green deck, says Hat Hair. I keep forgetting I'm leaving everybody muted. Okay, so...
So I think you recast this. You cast Muse's Encouragement to draw a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I could cast this for X equals 8. Yeah, I could draw 8 cards here.
Yeah?
Maybe I don't want to draw 8.
What about Muse's Encouragement? What does that do?
It makes a 3/3 flyer, which is fine. But I think Big Spell is funnier. So maybe let's go 6?
Yeah. Yeah, because that'll trigger everyone.
Yeah, and I don't have anything in my deck that's smaller than that, so... Oh, right, and I draw a card off the Professor.
Judders has been here for 27 months, and Stuart R. Wyatt has been here for 26 months. Thanks for all the great content since I started watching in 08. 08!
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, so if I play this, it just enters tapped with its counters like that, so we don't want to do that. So probably just this 4-drop bird is our best bet.
Yeah, I mean, it
So,
flies.
yeah.
That's pretty cool, and it enters prepared.
Yes. Oh, it enters tapped? Oh, that's fine. We'll get the Geometer's Arthropod out there, too.
That's going to draw you another card.
Oh, right. Silly.
Then you can attack with it as a as a 2/4.
You're so right.
Because, like, you've drawn...
No, I cast it this turn.
Oh, right.
I actually don't have any attacks this turn.
That's probably okay.
Next turn, though. I don't think I rated Pensive Professor highly enough. This card seems really good.
Yeah, there's a reason it's 2 blue.
Yeah.
It being an O2 makes it better.
It being a blue has thus far not been a problem thanks to this bear.
This deck is incredible. This deck is so synergistic.
We're simicking out of our mind. Are they killing our thing? Oh no, they exiled it. Our arthropod. It was going to be so cool next turn because you get to look at the top X cards of your library and put one in your hand.
Yeah.
And we have all these X spells. Ooh, Elite Interceptor's good. Rejoinder. You get to tap or untap something and draw a card.
So they're probably gonna untap one of their own lands, I would assume, after they cast a spell.
Creature.
Or a creature.
Yeah. Sure. I'm not gonna put Pensive Professor into combat like that.
Yeah, that screams, I have that thing that says Death Touch.
Mm-hmm. They're getting a lot of surveil value out of their Inkling mascot.
I mean, do you remember playing my deck? I just was like, pow, 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 pow.
Pow, 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 pow. I think I'm going to start attacking with my Topiary Lecturer now.
Yes, I think this is the turn that you can attack with it because it's absolutely huge, and you don't need any more mana.
No.
Okay, they have a decent amount of mana up.
All right. 3 minus X. So if I just cast it for X equals 3, if I cast it for 4 mana, it's just a 6/6? Is that right? That's messed up.
Alchemist Savant has been here for 13 months. Good luck on your games today. And Garble86 is subscribed for 35 months. Thanks, friends.
Let me bounce your 2/2. Let me bounce it. I bounce it. I bounced it.
Now they're trying to think if they want to use whatever they have in their hand to save their creature, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're going to bounce something big of yours in response.
I can't stop them from doing that currently, so that would be fine. This is a weird card, by the way.
Yeah.
Target creature you control gets +0/+10, and then they fight. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right, so opponent has something.
Maybe they're just doing a big think.
I love a big think.
Solar Brisner. Yeah. The 6-month resub between this stream and the Sealed League. I'm going to be here a long time today. I have some Bezos money. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm really excited. I have Chelonian Tackle in my Sealed League deck.
All right. I think I've mathed this correctly.
God, how many cards do you have left in your library?
12.
Oh, okay. I think you send the team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're sending the team. I might draw more cards.
So that's a 6/6 for 4.
Yeah.
Dang. Spicy 7, that 47, that spicy 41 is saving us from decking ourselves. That's CXC2.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh my goodness. I am very impressed with this. I don't know if, I think I might be a little bit smooth-brained for Quandrix.
I'm having a great time. I'm feeling new wrinkles forming every turn.
Honestly, do you remember playing the Artifacts deck in Kamigawa in Neon Dynasty?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
the blue artifacts deck where you'd be like doing all of this like stuff. That was one of my favorite limited formats, is getting that deck together.
I do love doing stuff.
I want to like take a lot of game actions, but I don't necessarily need to win the game, right?
Right. Yeah. We'll keep this.
All right. Yeah. A duel?
We're not starting quite as windmilly as we have been.
Oh, a Death Toucher. That's a problem.
Death Toucher. So this does... This will die.
Yeah.
This will
You'll
be
get
a
a
1/1.
I don't think that's great.
No. We'll just wait. Okay, we're a little bit more slow to start than we have been, and if they kill our Pensive Professor, we're basically boned. But otherwise, I think we'll be okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
They didn't pump their Burrog Banemaker.
Ooh, they're Witherbloom.
Yep.
We haven't seen a Witherbloom deck yet. This is in colors that could kill us. They have opted not to kill you.
Woo!
No blocks.
Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, it becomes prepared. Bloodletting is just each opponent loses 2 life. Nice. Uh-oh.
Well, you're gonna get to draw a card
Yeah.
if you cast a spell. You'd maybe Wild Hypothesis for 2.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. We could also play the Trudge for X is 2. 2 or less. So it would still enter tapped.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, let's do some surveilling and make sure we get land.
Yeah. And you're still gonna put a counter and draw a card, which is cool, because now you can block their 2/2.
Sorry, Fractal Mascot. You're too big.
Yep. I've got enough big cards in my hand. I think you're okay. I think we're okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just sad about it. Bum, 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 bum.
Could just play a 6/6.
Yeah. Thinking about it. I'm thinking also of ramping, bouncing their Leech Collector,
Oh, I like that actually.
and getting another land. Whoop. Next turn we can play Fractal Tender. Whenever you or another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Nice.
Oh, but their Leech Collector wasn't on the battlefield.
Oh no.
Oh, opponent.
But now they've gained life, so now it's... Oh no, when you gain life for the first time each turn... Oh,
Yeah.
they're sequencing!
Yeah.
Sequencing,
I mean, I
no!
would have made the same mistake.
Yeah.
Me calling out somebody on a sequencing mistake is actually incredibly rude.
So I could play Mindbending Mage and Bouncy, but I think we'll just get our Fractal Tender down and hope that we can start going wide. I crave width.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Now they can just make us lose 2 life.
Yeah, this is how they want to win this game.
That's fine.
They don't want to attack, honestly. They want to sit back behind these 2/2, these little 1/2 Death Touchers.
Same, really.
But oh, perfect! As you can bounce their other. Oh yeah, no, they're. Ha! I knew it. Just procrastinate, dude.
Tap a creature, put twice X stun counters on it. It's pretty fun. I think we'll just play the Trug.
Yeah, a big 6/6.
And then we get to keep up Quandrix's charm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I could attack with my 2/2.
Yeah. I mean, they probably just let it through.
Probably.
I don't love. Okay, like they
you want
want
to keep it back to threaten to trade with a Death Toucher?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I think because like the thing is, they just want to kill you, either through. But you know what I mean, though, right?
I do.
Like they just like they don't care if they sit back. So I think it's more valuable deterring one of the because they know you don't care about this creature.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty valuable deterring them. Okay.
Oh, this one's annoying.
So now
you can't counter it.
But here's the deal. This is a really good card for them.
Yes.
Oh, and their whole engine is online.
The Witherbloom engine can be strong.
Okay.
So that becomes prepared. Oh no, it's the beginning of the first main phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Destroy target enchantment. That doesn't do anything. Make a okay. No, nothing there. All right. So.
It's also a 4/6, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, we can bounce it. And I think I might do that. Though, they have nothing in the air, so maybe I just make a big Terrafractal this turn. Do I make a huge one, or do I...
I think you have to pay at least 5 mana for it, so you get a counter on your Fractal Tender.
Yeah.
Because those little fractals will be great. We'll still trade for their board, because the Scathing Shadelock spell is only going to boost power and not toughness.
Yep, I agree with you.
And gaining 2 life is actually really good.
It is. Okay.
All right.
I feel fine about this. Now we get to start cracking for 6 in the air. Sorry, it's not a Kraken, it's a Fractal. Oh no, wait, this bear's really good, isn't it?
Yes.
Mill 7 cards and put a... Stop casting spells. I need to see what's happening over there.
Oh,
Okay.
6/6 was Reach.
Reach! This creature enters, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it if you gain life this turn. Mill 7, then put a creature from among them onto the battlefield.
That's what happened. I think maybe you procrastinate their Reacher forever?
I'm thinking about that, yeah.
Because you don't want it to return to the...
In fact, I think I can... Can I play this and then procrastinate? No, that procrastinate for 4. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can increment the Fractal Tender one more time, and I think there is. But I can't also hold up Quandrix Charm. I can bounce this thing.
Well, do you want them to bounce that and then they can cast Bind to Life again, which is how they
No,
did
they
that?
haven't cast it yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
bouncing it so they can't cast it next turn.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was suggesting. If we do that, but then we're not triggering Fractal Tender if we do this.
Yeah, you have 2 3/3s though. I mean, I think you have to tap their big reach creature forever.
Yeah, I think you're right. So let's just say maximum value.
Yeah.
We're not going to cast anything else here.
Yeah, now it's got 12 stun counters on it. Like, I like just being like, no. Earl Maid, I'm sorry I didn't thank you, is a brand new sub. Welcome
Brand
to
new
the show.
sub.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What he said.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Neuter Commuter, thanks for being here for 106 months. I appreciate everybody. Neuter Commuter used their Prime sub. And if you have free Jeff Bezos money, please throw it around. And Earl Maid also used their Prime sub, and I really appreciate that. Because you know what? Any bit of value you can extract. That's how they view us. That's how we should view them as well. Hey, Eldritch Prowler also used their Prime sub. Hell yeah.
Nice.
If you are, I assume maybe you have been a viewer for a while and not a sub, or you're maybe just a sub, or maybe you're like a new viewer and you're like, actually, I love this kind of anti-capitalist rhetoric. You found a home here, comrade. Jessica the Black gifted a sub to Jazz School No, and Smokescreen 37 just subscribed with Prime. Yas!
Yay!
Thanks.
Let's go.
I appreciate it. Any bit of value, does that include nutritional value? Oh, the value, Graham.
Haha. Baited.
Oh, they could pay it.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Whoops.
Oh, I miscounted. Oh well. Did they hit something with flying? Oh, they did. Oh, that's very bad.
Oh dear.
All right.
Do you think they'll just trade? Yeah, they're just gonna trade.
I misplayed.
Sorry, I was distracted.
No, you're fine.
Kyoko-san has been here for 2 months. Oh God. Okay. Oh my God. This is so. They are. Is bloodletting an instant? No. Look at this. Look at this. The engine. It's incredible.
It's very impressive.
Oh my God. Oh, that's really funny.
Aha! X is 6? Yes. Everybody gets to increment. That's unblockable.
Is there? Oh, because you put counters on something? Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, may as well get in with it. It's unblockable.
I'm just wondering at what point I need to start turning everything sideways. Because, like, they have that 4-6, and now the 4-5. Does this get bigger? Yeah. But the rest of their creatures are really teeny.
Yeah.
But they are gaining so much life.
Yeah, all I have to do is cast a creature. Yeah, they gave a Johnny's Pride mate innate trample for some reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, this is why I'm a little underwhelmed by the Quandrix mascot compared to the Pest mascot, which is Banan.
Pest mascot's very good.
And I can say it's Banan because it literally big ape.
Ook ook.
Yeah, ook ook. That card's literally Benjamin Wheeler. Let Freedom Ring 1 just subscribed. Thank you. With Prime, yes. Ooh, you could take action.
That all it does is consolidate the counters. Uh-oh.
This instant power.
Oh, they missed.
They whiffed?
Well, no, they whiffed on a flyer. Oh, no, they didn't. That's fine. It's a 4-4. They get to block for 1 turn.
Oh. I don't think we can route race this engine.
Honestly, I wish that were me. Everything that they're doing over there. I love Witherbloom when you get the engine going.
There.
Yeah, I know. I know I lose 2 life. Stop it.
You're gonna die to bloodletting, not this board.
Yeah. Oh, Death Touch Trample. No.
I mean, it had death. I mean, I think you just put enough fractals in front of it to kill it.
Yeah, okay, but again, Death Touch Trample means that I'm probably dead.
Well, good game, opponent. Yeah, they're realizing, they're like, hold up.
Because now it's going to get even bigger.
And they can bloodletting you.
Is there any way for me to live here?
Kella 46021 says math is magic, Quandrix for life.
So if that's... I'm at 8, so I have to block... and they have bloodletting in hand, so I have to block 10 of that damage? Yeah, so no, there's no way...
No.
There's no way around this. Because also they have this frog.
Yes. And the pests. I think you're very dead.
Yeah.
But good job.
There was... a couple turns ago when I was like, I wonder if I should start attacking with everything. The turn I said that, which was at the end of turn, was the turn I should have started swinging with everything.
I feel like
because this was the Scathing Shadelock was the only actual good blocker they had at that point.
Right.
And if I had paid attention and realized that the pest mascot has trample and they have a spell that can grant death touch, and they're going to keep gaining basically infinite life. Maybe I could have realized that I was going to die, but
I feel like
yeah.
the turn where like they were able to get around your counter was also like...
That was unfortunate. That was just a massive like whoopsie on my part because I forgot that cards have text.
Well, that's all right. Hey, Lost the Pirate has been here for 38 months. I don't normally watch MTG stuff outside PPRs, but I missed Let's Nope last night and have this Prime sub lying around. Woo. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching during the PPRs. I appreciate it.
Oh.
This is such a good hand.
I should change my default mute settings for the rest of today.
Blue, please. Get in for 1, ramp for 2. Just Clark, brand new subscribe using Prime, and Joe Blah, a brand new sub using Prime. Or no, Joe Blah has subscribed for 2 months in a row.
Woo!
I always like it when we get new subs, and I'm always like, oh, you came back, right? The second month, it's like, aw, thanks, friend.
Hooray!
We can keep up royal treatment.
Ooh, I wonder if I do the same thing I did last time with the Topiary Lecturer for better, greater mana.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think I will. 2/2 lifelink is pretty sweet. We haven't faced Lorehold yet.
No, we haven't. Jackie Lantern says, yeah, seeing a 2-monther is always a good feeling. It's like you came, you stayed around, and you went, actually, yeah, I like that.
Bucket of Mark.
I choose.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Bucket of Mark says, love the new Crack-a-Pack. I seriously think that was my pack. Is this a pack, one of the packs that was unlabeled? Which one went up today?
Sorry, we work in advance, so it's like, wait a minute. What went up today? Because I finished editing them like a while ago.
Oh, is this the Phyrexia All-Be One welcome booster? Yeah. That was fun. It's like these weird seeded packs. All right, come on through. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. This creature enters surveil 1 whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard. It gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Let's go! Owlin Historian. Happa Owl. Look at a Happa Owl.
I love the owl, and they're so cute. You know, with the Witherbloom, the Dean of the Vein, do you know what? It's like the bird skeleton wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you know that used to be an owlin? But it turns out you can't Phyrexianize if you don't have any flesh. So, canonical story, was wounded during the invasion, removed their own flesh, and became like an undead zombie. Got a huge promotion now.
That's kind of amazing.
I love that story. What
But
a
also-
great story.
Also,
Well, you know what? As a fellow black pipped person, I'm like, yeah, respect.
yeah. That is so metal.
Yeah, super metal. If I don't know, if I had to choose between walking around as a living skeleton or being Phyrexianized, I would take Windmill Slam living skeleton.
I would do that and then immediately go to the music store and get a couple of mallets and be like, check it out. Like in the cartoons.
Oh, for sure, the xylophone shenanigans would also be a huge upside.
Oh, yeah. That's my party trick. That and being a skeleton.
They also can animate bones, not only dead bones.
Oh, well, it worked in this case.
Mocio controls your bones while they're still in your body. It's like Magneto for bones.
Like Magneto for bones is amazing. Zalukster says, hello, hope you're enjoying the early access. Don't hesitate to whisper me with any issues you and later folks encounter throughout playing today. I'll get them surfaced. Oh, thank you. I did have one piece of templating feedback, actually, which I mentioned earlier, but I'll say again. It was I don't remember the name of the card. It's one of the modal ones where it's like destroy an artifact, deal 4 damage to a creature with flying, or exile a card from a graveyard and draw a card. The draw card is attached to that third mode, but the way that the templating displays on Arena makes it look like you choose one of those modes, and the third mode is exile a card from a graveyard, and then draw a card happens regardless. Because of just how it's templating on Arena. Between games, I'll show you if you're still around. Okay. How about one of these? Increment. What's up, EK?
And Emma is here too. Hi.
Yeah.
I saw EK and then I waved at chat, not the camera. I'm a professional streamer. Naikaida says, "Hello guys, are online streamers playing early access?"
Correct. It's
Yes.
just streamers today. No attacks that turn. There was 2 other things I wanted to reply to. So Lukester, I will do that. Napalm Sideburns was asking, do I still tangentially follow WWE? If so, are you safe from curses? I don't really keep up tabs on WWE, but I am aware that Danhausen is in WWE and doing well, and good for him.
Who's Danhausen?
He's very nice, very evil.
Okay.
Or is it very evil, very nice? It's one of those. He's basically like he's like a character out of like a Universal monster movie. He wears like white face paint. He talks like this, and he curses people.
Oh.
He sounds a little bit like your character from the Old Country. Not that I think that's where he got the inspiration, but
No, I feel like anybody can go, I curse you.
Yeah, that's sort of his bit.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
I said that. We have video record of me in that.
We have prior art on cursing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, in that exact voice.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
okay, that's not true at all. I'm sure somebody else has said it in like Eastern European curse voice. I am Eastern European. My family Romanian. Strong family of plow pushers. Hardy like ox when ox die because of famine.
You cast instant sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay, and then this is put +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls. Target creature gains your choice of double strike or lifelink on the turn. That's a problem.
This is offensive, this spell. I mean, it is a practiced offensive, but like this is this is
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna take 6 in the air. That's fine. Any other attacks? All right.
I guess you're gonna bounce that thing, eh?
Well, it doesn't have double strike anymore.
No. It's gonna have double strike when they flash back the spell, though.
It only flashes back for 2?
Yeah.
That's
why I said it
wrong.
was offensive.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this, and we're going to do this for 3. Yes, because
that'll trigger everyone.
Yes. Everyone gets a little something. Well, it won't trigger the topiary
That's
lecture,
fine.
but that's fine. We do that. Check that out. Increment. Bang. Increment. Draw a card. Bang. Oh, it does trigger the topiary lecture.
Procrastinate.
Put one of them in your hand. A Quandrix charm, please. Excellent. Now,
Is procrastinating instant or sorcery? I think you should start attacking.
yes, I'm just trying to figure out with what. So matter bending mage. If I want to keep up Quandrix charm, then I have to tap Topiary Lecturer for the mana. Like tap this for 4?
I think, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
This Quandrix Charm and Royal Treatment are both instants, right?
Yes.
You have enough mana, untapped, at the bottom to do both of those things.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you can attack with the Topiary Lecturer. Because it's a 4/5 and they kind of like...
Yeah.
and everything else you have also blocks their stuff. And if they double block, you can use the things that you have to, like... Because, like, we want to offer trades for...
Shoot, no, sorry.
Did I talk you into a bad line?
So I wanted to bounce the Owlin Historian.
Right.
I wanted to use the Topiary Lecture mana to bounce the Owlin Historian, which I can't do now.
Right. Sorry.
No, it's okay. In my head, I'd already dealt with that. So when you were like, do this, I was like, right, because this is already dealt with.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh no, we're not getting a 3/3 from our Fractal Tender. No. Is there a way to save it? No.
Shippity ships. All right, I've talked you into a terrible line. But, like, I feel like just trying to get rid of their creatures before they can put even more counters on them is also good.
Yeah. This is fine. We'll still do this now.
Yeah, just bounce their Historian and then it... Boop.
All right. I have a question about the Sealed League. When will it start? Will it be uploaded on YouTube? Thanks and greetings from Germany. Hello to you in Germany. Yes. It's going to start this afternoon at 1 p.m. local time, local to us. Currently it's 20 after 11, so just in a few hours it'll be streaming on Twitch. And then absolutely the VOD will be on YouTube, on the LRRMTG YouTube channel after the fact. So yeah, if you're looking for week 1, it'll be coming up. Coming up real soon. Say what? Double strike. Enters prepared. Target creature gets +1/+0 and double strike until end of turn. So much double strike happening over there.
Wow.
They're gonna give that... Yeah, they're gonna give that Maestro double strike.
Ooh.
Are they also gonna do the other thing?
Probably not this turn.
No, they are.
Oh, wow. Oh, and give it lifelink?
No. I assume they're just gonna give them both double strike. Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, that's fine. Big. Okay. Boy, they're still at 20, huh?
Yeah.
Problem. Have to block both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I think your whole board is badonked.
So this has Menace, so I've got to do that.
Then you can do the 3/5. Your Pensive Professor is going to go.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm more likely to gain value off of. Problem being I can't kill either of them.
Yeah.
I think it's the arthropod, actually.
Yep.
They won't have double strike after this turn.
No.
That one will. Oh. Okay. I don't have anything big enough to kill the Molten Core Maestro yet. Though I could if I use Royal Treatment.
2 cards for 1. Although
yeah,
that kind of
not...
shuts down their whole board.
Yeah, I don't love it being a 2-for-1, but it's not terrible.
You could just
That
procrastinate for a
uses
bunch of turns.
4 mana. Oh, and then this has huge. Yeah. I think... Every attack if a card left your graveyard this turn. Okay. That's not going to happen every turn either. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to do this on this. Then we're going to do a little fighting as a treat.
You can still attack with it.
I think that Trudge is going to attack. In fact, I think what I'm going to do... No, I'm not going to do it like that. Yeah, this Trudge is still attacking.
Oh, they don't want to take 7, eh?
That's interesting.
All right.
That's not what I thought would happen.
No. Do they have a board wipe?
I don't know.
Ooh, a flyer. That's good.
Nice. If I'd known that's what they were going to do, I might have attacked with the Pensive Professor, but this is fine. Blue? What is this? When this enchantment enters, return target non-land permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Beginning of your end step, if a permanent left your graveyard this turn, draw a card. Okay, so they're probably going to get back one of these little... What the heck is this? They're going to get back one of their 2/2s.
And when they try to go from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah, but I can destroy that enchantment.
Yeah.
Which might be good, because it draws them cards.
Honestly, this Quandrix Charm, they have so much land. Well, because they're going to draw a card at end of turn, right?
Yeah, and I would like them to not do that.
Because drawing cards, you can draw cards next turn. You can Spellbook Seeker immediately.
It's draw 2, discard 2, but yeah.
Oh, well, maybe you don't then.
If I draw a basic land, I might. Hello. Oh, right. It's still their main phase, because I did that, but when they pass priority to end step, so it's still their main phase, because I didn't want them to draw a card.
Alchemist Savant says Royal Trudge.
It is a Royal Trudge. My liege.
The 7/7 with Ward is a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, no, we're going to do that instead.
Yes, I think you definitely do that instead. But at first, I think you go to some attacks, because they don't have anything in hand, right?
You're right. They have this bird. This is a sorcery.
Correct.
Given that, I think actually what I'm going to do... Okay, hang on. So this is 4, so then I have a remaining...
What if you
8 mana?
What if you made one big flyer?
I think I want to do both. Because what I can do is I'm going to add 5. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Because I want to increment even further.
Okay.
So let's 5. So 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to X equals 6 on this. Can increment even further than before.
Ooh, quick study. That just draws you cards. Getting life is very good here, too.
Yeah. All right. I fight you. Oh, okay. Great. King's Private Reserve Trudge. Jeepless.
Thank you for that Prime sub.
Hey, thank you.
54 months.
Woo.
We've been extracting capital value from Jeff Bezos.
We hope someday you will be jeeped.
Oh, because they're Jeep less.
Yeah.
Jeep more. Jeep appropriately?
Jeep within your means.
Yeah. A Jeep in every pot. A chicken in every garage.
There's so much chicken crap in my garage. Jeep responsibly. Oh, what they put in their graveyard?
Oh.
Aziza, Mage Tower Captain. A 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, you may tap 3 untapped creatures you control if you do copy that spell. Yeah, I can see why they didn't want that right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's draw some cards.
Perfect.
Let's draw some cards.
Wow.
Brutal.
Well, you didn't want to have all that on top, though, so.
No.
And I still think that you have many good attacks. They have one unknown card in hand.
Yes.
Like, they're at 8. Lady Manatee, yeah. It says, I just got here, but I'm voting for the lady who promised a chicken in every garage.
Nice.
I think that was correct, because I didn't know what you had in hand. You just drew 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
You drew 4 cards, right? And you pitched 2 land. So presumably they're going to think that you kept 2 things that weren't land.
Joke's on them. Only one of those things was not land. Settle the Wreckage is not part of the Mystical Archive.
Oh, God.
For joke purposes, Settle the Wreckage absolutely is part of the Mystical Archive, but not really.
Yeah.
We just joke that it's on every bonus sheet, even though I believe it has never been on any bonus sheet.
Well, for good reasons.
Yeah, it would be awful.
Oh. Do you remember when Settle the Wreckage could be a thing? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't play Standard. But it was bad enough in Limited. Ugh. Hey, Arkham 1981 says, I'm in for chicken.
Hell yeah. Has it never been reprinted since Original Ixalan?
What, the card that everybody was like, ugh.
Yeah, well, good then.
That like was a minute. I feel like Emma would know this. It was pretty good if you knew who was playing Settle. That's true. But I feel like Emma would know this. Was this a thing in like was it a menace in other formats other than Limited? I feel that it was. Didn't Ben get dumpstered during Twitch Rivals with Settle? Yes. Standard. Thank you. Yes. I'm recalling that it was like a real problem in Standard, so that's maybe a reason they haven't reprinted it since. Oh no! Your thing got knockout maneuvered.
Oh. That was gonna make so much mana slowly over the course of the game.
I've been got with a lot in Standard. It's still Menacing Commander, says Julian Rogue. It was on the list when that was a thing. Oh. I didn't want to speak for Standard, but I recalled it was a problem in other formats, so thank you for weighing in, Emma. It was in a secret layer too, recently TMNT one. Really? No. I admit I did not look at the TMNT secret layers.
Yo, stop killing my stuff.
Well, I'm assuming that anybody who's matching your record is getting places by, doing good stuff.
Boy, those people, they're getting places. I was tempted to put 2 stun counters on it, but I was like, nah.
Nah. I think procrastinate works best when it's just like this card is functionally out of the game forever.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably just at like
Bearded Spaghetti, what great name by the way, says 4:30 a.m. about to sleep and thought, is Strixhaven early access on? And here I am.
Oh my goodness, Bearded Spaghetti.
Go to bed, probably. Hey, speaking of putting something to sleep forever.
Yeah.
Probably that.
Or you could cast a Trudge.
Yeah, or I could just cast a big old Trudge.
Because you know what's bigger than a 4/4?
A Trudge.
Yeah, 6/6. And then you still have Royal Treatment up.
Big.
Then maybe you procrastinate their little Death Toucher, which has been a real problem for you. Because it's a 2/3.
Yeah.
The VOD will be there when you've had enough sleep, says Kata the Cat. Oh.
You need me to mess around in there?
No, it's fine. I've had a headache since Monday.
Destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. It counts!
All
That's
right.
amazing. That's King Slumbering Trudge to you.
You have made this a Royal Trudge so many times.
Twice, but that's more than you thought.
Ooh. Brownie Point says, this bonus sheet has for Wraths, Armageddon for lands, Winds of Abandon, Cyclonic Rift, Living End, Brotherhood's End, and Culling Ritual. And Deflecting Palm is there as well.
Why did we decide that we needed
Armageddon?
Armageddon on the bonus
Because
sheet?
Cedric works at Wizards now, apparently. You can argue that it needs to be reprinted.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Winds of Abandon apparently is a little bit like Cyclonic Rift. Yeah, I feel like 6 turns is functionally like infinite.
Yeah. That was a loud bonk bang noise.
They're paying the ward.
Wow. Okay.
That was another big bonk boom. Do you want me to go see what the kerfuffle is?
What's bonking and booming over there? It's probably fine.
Okay.
Everything all right?
Let's be clear that I still have no clue what's happening. However, it's James, therefore I believe that he is responsible enough to only be bonklin' and booming if it needs to happen.
I actually now know exactly what he's doing.
Oh.
He'll be setting up the folding tables in the friend zone for the off-camera players to participate in the Sealed League today.
James is so responsible.
All right, I played Fractal Tender and the Geometer's Arthropod.
Why didn't it? Oh, it's got to be a spell, not a creature. Oh, God.
That sucks.
Yep. I mean, the correct time to use Demonic Tutor is immediately.
Yeah. Increment doesn't have to be a spell. Geometer's Arthropod only costs 2 mana.
Right.
So it's not big enough to.
It's not evolve.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong stat.
Yeah, let's do this one first. Let's say 6?
Yeah.
Let's go 6. Everything. Wham! I'll take the fight spell, please. Ooh, man. I want to put Pensive Professor into play, but I think I just play the Matter Bending Mage and bounce Old Growth Educator.
Yeah, I think so.
Begin your end step if 2 more creatures died, it becomes prepared. Okay, so we're not there yet. So yeah, this one. Get out. Nice. Nice.
And you didn't even have to discard because you got a free card.
Yay.
Oh, Zalukster says, just had a chance to look and see. I think what do you mean about Glorious Decay? The line wrapping for the 3rd mode makes it look like draw a card happens no matter which mode is selected.
Correct. Correct. Oh, I forgot to show you between games, I think. But yes, because it is, we confirmed it's tied only to the 3rd mode, but the way it's formatted on Arena, unavoidably, that's just how the text wrapping works. It's not like someone did this on purpose. But I would allege that it should be on purpose made to not do that. That seems like an easy double block. They probably have a way to get that back from the graveyard, but I don't know what else to do about it, so get you out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
We get to keep one of these creatures too.
They probably let us keep the 3/3.
Probably.
Hey, Anonymous List has been here for 119 months. Can't believe it'll be 10 years next month. Time flies. Ooh. Thank you for being here for a decade. That's banana.
Okay.
I think you could probably do some fighting with Chelonian Tackle to get their Old Growth Educator over there.
I think so too.
That little 1/2 Death Toucher is a problem.
3 and then 3 and then 3, and that won't trigger the Fractal Tender. But maybe next turn we do that. So we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this.
You can play a Studious first year.
I'm going to. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, you could attack with a 3/3 on it.
Yeah, I will. All right, so this Source enchantment makes the thing big. Counterspell unless they pay 2. So if they
play something big.
Yes, and gotta remember, Graham, the newt taps for mana. See, okay. I can't counter this.
No. Because even if you played both your Quandrix charms, but
you can counter this.
That. Hey, it's Mocio! That was an Owlin once.
Gross.
But 2, they refuse to die.
Oh. Just a big fan of value. Okay. Death Toucher, be gone.
Yeah. Get out. You're running out of land.
A little bit. A little bit.
I mean, that's good.
That is fine by me. You and you and you.
Yeah, get in.
I know that thing has trample, but we're okay. I have this.
Actually, yeah, if you cast that
I should cast this. Yeah, I should have cast it before. I missed out on damage there, actually.
Yes, but that's okay. You can, if you cast it now, you have a blocker and you get another 3/3.
Yeah, I should have, because I was considering holding up Quandrix Charm again. I don't even really want that, but I don't want to put it in the graveyard. A newt. Oh, I could have countered that. That's okay. They can't cast it right now. And to that end, I believe they are deceased.
Yes, I think that you go. I think you bounce with Proctor's Gaze.
The Death Toucher, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. Do that.
Because then they got to trade a real creature.
And then also we can Terra thing, do this for 5.
Yep.
That increments, and it makes this unblockable.
Yes.
Big.
Gaining the 2 life, also very handy.
In.
Yep.
Bear, you can stay here.
MJ variant, what a deck. What a slug. That was such a slugging match.
Yeah.
Good job, opponent. Wow. Whew. Is Quandrix the go wide or go tall college this time around? It's the go big college, and I think you get to interpret that how you wish. Quandrix's unofficial motto is bigger than before.
Quandrix is, you got to do a lot of thinking.
Yes.
Kumatsu says, I just got math magics for just short of lethal.
Oh.
They almost milled you out with math magics. Who was it who said that was their goal? Was that Emma? Someone said that their goal was to mill someone out with math magics in this format. I can't remember now. Steiner's math. You see, you're a 3/3 fractal token, but I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal.
Two words. Bigger and more. Yep, and then I untapped and killed them with prepared spells, says Komatsu.
Oof.
Simic but math. Simic but math. Is math magic is for blockers already a button, says Morgante Maggiore.
33 1/3% chance of winning. Modified username. I hope their actual name is modified username. Sure.
Is this Prismari?
Maybe.
Planes? No. Well, yes. All right. So it's 3-color nonsense. Oh, yes!
Absolutely not.
Oh my god, what a good thing to counter. Oh. Yikes.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, yeah, that's an island. You said planes. It is.
It looks like a. Okay.
They are Prismari.
Okay.
I know.
But look how it looks on screen. When it's small, it kind of that could be a P.
Oh no, I'm with you. Like bouncing it just gives them more looting.
Yeah.
I don't want to just procrastinate it. But maybe I do. No.
I like bouncing it. Yeah, sure they get to loot. But like then they also get to do nothing.
It is it is a massive tempo hit.
Right?
You're right. You right.
Yeah, okay. You got to loot twice, but your grip's already full.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I guess it's better for them, but
No, this is fine. Totally with you, but you're on a 55-inch TV 4 feet from my head, so I can probably see the battlefield better than Graham.
what's a
Hey, wait a minute.
color storm stallion?
Horse.
All right. Ooh.
Elemental Haunts. Ward 1 haste. Wait, what's happening to it? Something's happening to it. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast it, create a token that's a copy of this creature. And they cast Ancestral Anger to give it trample and plus X+0, where X is 1 plus the number of Ancestral Angers in your graveyard. Draw a card.
I wanted to just draw a card.
Interesting.
Okay, you should bounce that.
It's got Warbed. But I guess I can do that.
And then next turn you can play a Fractal Mascot, hopefully.
Yeah.
Which will be a big 6/6. I feel like the tempo hits are just really good. And also this is thinning your deck, which is nice. The Ink Pony Club. Pack it up. Chat is peaked. Who says Ink Pony Club? Oh, JD Lady. Oh. Inked Pony Club. All right, maybe we should do a Ghost Horse. Somebody was joking that we need to do an actual episode of Ghost Horse power rankings for this set.
I'm gonna keep on casting at the Inked Pony Club. All right, this.
Yeah. Big 6/6.
I pay.
I feel like this is also a valid way of winning a game, which is to deal 4 damage 2 turns in a row.
To deal 4 damage over and over and over again until they die.
Yep. You don't even have to do it that many times. Just 5 times, as long as they don't gain life. That's probably okay.
2 damage to each creature you don't control. Now they have a copy. Annoying.
What if you Chelolian tackle the original?
Yeah, this still does it.
Oh.
It just sort of gets out of hand.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't want them to have more than one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that.
Because if you bounce if there's more bouncing, then you can.
Actually, wait. I guess. Well, no, we'll just do it like this. Yeah, I would rather have that one dead and then leave that one open for potential bouncing, if bouncing is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, which you do have stuff in your deck that bounces. I don't know if you've used it all already.
Okay, none of that has flashback. All right, next turn we get to procrastinate something. or next turn, rather, one of their creatures will choose to procrastinate. You can't make someone else procrastinate.
What does arthropod do? Can I read that text one more
Yeah,
time?
it's weird. So it's whenever you cast an X spell, you
Okay.
look at the top X cards of your library, and you just get one in your hand.
Okay, they're killing it in
Well-
response.
With a stress stream,
Oh, perfect. Okay. Because this draws you cards, right? And puts something into the battlefield.
yeah. And they got to block with one of those.
Yeah.
I'm just debating if I want to
Procrastinate.
procrastinate one.
Actually, I like procrastinating one. Because how much? You've got 7 mana. So if you procrastinate it for 4 turns.
If I attack with this, they have to block with one of them.
Yes.
Is the thing. So they will still only have one left over here. So I think I will Mind into Matter first,
Yes.
which is Mind into Matter for 5. Gigas. All right. Well, this guy, I guess.
All right, there you're at 20.
Yep. These horses can get out of control.
Yeah.
They could cast... They're going to get to make 5 mana here. They could cast another spell and make 2 more horses here.
Oh my god!
We might be dead. Are we dead?
I want to be dead to horses, honestly.
We're dead!
They're living the dream. Goodbye, horses, says Krillin fan. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Okay, modified username. Incredible horse. You know what? We respected the horses.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
yeah. I was desperately trying to kill every horse that came across.
Dead to gay horses, says Jackie Lantern 234. I will point out that the people on Rapturous Moment or whatever that card draw spell is, that is two boys, which I appreciate all of the representation in this set.
Oh.
Kathleen, 1 minute ago, you're at 20. Pff. I mean, to be fair, we were at 20.
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable thing to say.
Oh no, they're on to the studious first year. Yeah. Arcavios now canonically gayest plane in the multiverse. Hey, I think Ravnica, just because it has more people, is gayer. Probably Avishkar as well. You're just gonna have just more gay people per capita. It is the college plane, says Brownie Points. I don't really want to bounce the studious first year.
I don't. No. Just going to hold up Quandrix Charm. Oh, they're Witherbloom.
Yeah.
Interesting. Gayer by volume.
Wheeler said that Kaldheim's the gayest. Ravnica has like 8 apocalypses a year, but they have a robust public health program. Everybody gets their vaccines and their salamander parts. Cheese Weasel has been here for 135 months.
What an amazing pair of sentences.
Thanks.
Welcome back, Cheese Weasel.
Oh, you should counter that.
Guess what? I'm going to.
No, only I may have big frond.
Graham, what are you holding in the deck tech video when you look despondent? That's the slider that we use for filming the cards for the Commander deck tech. It takes me like
A long time.
It takes me like an hour and a half to film all the, like in a usual deck tech for the PPR, all the cool shots of the cards and like the camera moving around and everything. It usually takes me about an hour and a half to film all that. And it's...
How long did it take you to film the little music video?
Oh, it took us much longer to film this one, but it was fun. It took us a long time.
I feel like you maybe bounce the Vastland Scavenger next turn.
Mm-hmm. Is the song on Spotify? No.
Oh!
What? 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 What?
They fall.
Oh, it's got Death Touch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did that work? That makes more sense. Be gone. Away. Away.
Caw. And bear.
Oh, yeah. Ben Cook for sure. He messaged me. We were supposed to shoot on Tuesday. And he messaged me on Monday and was like, I am really struggling to find a card that, like, leaps out and, like, that really speaks to me.
Whoa, big raid from Newmont.
Hey, what's up, Kenji?
Hi, Kenji.
Welcome, Raiders.
Wow. Well, you've been watching some very high-level gameplay, but welcome to the Loading Ready Run channel.
That's not what we do here. That said,
this deck is cooking.
This seal deck is going incredibly well. Oh, they're going to get to use their Vastland Scavenger next turn.
So if you're just joining us, which is there's a huge percentage of you who are, we have a Simic deck here that's really been cooking. We're at like what?
Quandrix.
Or sorry, a Quandrix deck that's really been cooking. What are we like? Is this?
We're 5-2, I think.
We're 5-2 right now.
Yeah.
So things have been going well, but our opponent is on Witherbloom, which is the only thing that's been really giving us trouble. Would we want to hold up
No.
Royal Treatment? No.
I don't. Individually, I don't. Not.
You don't care about these creatures?
No.
Fair.
No. I care about them getting their free card off. Well, not free. They're gonna have to spend 5 mana to do it. Their Bring to Life.
Yeah, I'm actually, you know what card is really, really good?
What?
And I actually really want to get rid of as soon as possible is that Bogwater Lumerette that gains them a life every time a creature comes in. That is the base of their stupid engine.
One of those losses we took earlier was a deck that had 2 Bogwater Lumerets and just kept gaining life.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they got... Did they whiff?
Oh!
Wow, and they milled 2 removal spells.
Oh, I know. 7 cards, though? What are the chances? Yikes. I mean, they still hit us for 4. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's a huge whifferino.
I like making a huge Terrafractal here and gaining some life.
Yes.
And then we can keep going in the air. And then also, the Matter Bending Mage will be unblockable. If you can cast that first, because it's got X in it.
All right. All right, new plan. New plan. We're going to pass the turn.
Is the Terrafractal in...
No, but this is an instant speed spell. So
we could double block their Vastland Scavenger if we wanted to.
If we want, it's got Death Touch.
Yeah, but then they would not have that.
That's true. We did have. I tell you what, you're not seeing our deck cook off at its peak here. Earlier, we cast a spell and had 3 increment triggers, and the Geometer's Arthropod.
Oh, it was
all trigger.
disgusting. You drew so many cards that you were like, oh, I'm going to have to discard cards. But it was okay, because you had all the land out of your deck, essentially.
It's pretty good. I think I'm just going to chump this with the bear.
Yeah.
Just save 4 life.
I do like doing a Muse's Progress, or a Muse's Encouragement now, to get that, to get a, draw some stuff. What does it do again?
Kenji was also playing a Quandrix deck and it went 7-2. Hell yeah. Ooh, Arnon seems like a problem in Aristocrats.
Oh, what? I haven't seen this card yet.
Yeah, whenever a creature you control with power or toughness 1 or less dies, like, an Eldrazi that you're sacking for mana. Then you drain the opponent for 2. That's not how I wanted to tap. Fractal Tender, let's go. All right. Newer plan.
Newest plan.
Newest plan.
I mean, Peck, because I don't have anything with reach.
Yeah, this gives them a lot of good attacks, though. Ah! Yeah, we're fine. All right. Next turn.
And you have a Royal Treatment up to protecting things, because they do have a lot of removal. It'll do numbers in my Taste of Karlov deck, says 0021.
Yeah, this is messed up. This is really messed up.
Want to build her as a PDH deck. Oh, for Pauper.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's an uncommon, so she could be your
I will trade for her. I know that Matter Bending Mage can get unblockable, but I will happily offer this.
Yeah,
trade
I
with
think that's
Arno.
totally fine. And you have a royal treatment if they pump her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about it.
They're thinking about it.
I mean, I like this race that you're winning, right? Yeah, they're...
I'm taking over 4 here. I love every race that I'm winning.
Unblockable means win next turn. That's true, actually, because you cast the Terrafractal ahead of time, right? And then you've got 6 in the air and 2 unblockable on the ground.
Kenji opened a Silver Quill pool, but built a Sultai deck with Quandrix.
Pass.
That's so messed up.
No blocks. I mean, maybe they pump it for 10 here. They don't. Because, yeah, you're right. Because Matter Bending Mage gets unblockable if you Terrafractal before. Hey, Daniel. How's it going?
What's up? What's the interactable part of the board? Oh, you know, I have... Wait a minute.
Oh, but if they're barraging... Oh, you could royal treatment.
Yeah, I'm going to. No! Nothing.
Oh, perfect.
This thing bounces up and down a little bit. Well, now we don't need to hold up that anymore, so it's Terrafractal for 5.
Yeah. But they're no longer dead, though, because they gained that life off the Barog Banemaker.
That's okay. So we hit for 7? Yeah, and then we make
8.
We get a 3 free
Yeah.
at the end of turn.
Yes.
Yes, I can count. We hit for 8. And then ding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems good.
It's pretty good.
Quandrix and Prisma are going to be awesome. Hoping for a teamer. Yeah, oh, okay. I loved playing teamer in the OG. Hello.
Okay. So you just have to live to next turn because you've got them Dobbs. Like, you've got lethal on board no matter what.
Yeah.
So we just block the 2 biggest. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, because you're still not dead.
Yeah, they can't.
Now,
pump
there are
this.
pump spells in green.
Yeah, but they've only got 3 mana, and currently we're. Oh,
Giant Growth is on the bonus sheet.
that's true. That is true. If they have multiple copies of Giant Growth, we are dead.
This is probably more of a Hell's Heart, I stab at thee kind of move.
That was also my guess.
Hey, Drakenfels has been here for 18 months saying, ooh, forgot this was on today. Sits back with a cup of tea.
Nice.
Nice job. Congratulations. I believe that was, like, username Bloody, so I can't believe that was her, so.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry, Berserk is on the bonus sheet?
What?
That's unacceptable.
Fractal Tender is sweet, says Smoke Paladin. Oh, it's so good.
Fractal Tender's so good.
Okay, Berserk's at Mythic, so
Okay.
it's a little less stressful.
In my sealed league deck, we should tell if there's anyone still here from the raid and you're not aware, we're loading ready run. We're doing our in-office sealed league starting today. It'll be streaming starting in just an hour from now. This will go offline and we'll come back online in our other studio. And it's the first week of our inter-office sealed league. I'm one of the on-stream people today, and I'm playing Sultai largely because I opened 2 Fractal Tenders. So, fingers crossed.
A Penguin 89 says you have to cast Berserk before combat, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, I think, as well.
I have to mulligan this, actually. That
Yeah,
sucks.
this is a bad hand. This is a better hand.
Yes. I think I'm going to put Terrafractal away because
Because you've got 2 of them, right?
Yeah, but we also don't want to cast it that soon.
No. It's only... And you know what? You can still trudge turn 1.
And I will.
Because this card's great whenever you cast it, honestly.
It'll wake up eventually, and then I can hold up Quandrix Charm on turn 2.
Stony Pony has been here for 4 months saying new cards, same wonderful faces playing them. Let's see all the mistakes not to make it my PPR. Ha ha ha. So true. Honestly, Quandrix is sick, is what I think what we're all learning today.
Yep.
We're 7-2 or 6-2 right now. We've the only decks that have really given us trouble is Witherbloom because of this, and our opponent is on Witherbloom again.
There you go.
Little death touchers.
We drew the other one.
Yeah. These little Death Touchers are a real problem.
Yeah. Are they gonna fight it? Are they about to fight? It looks like they're thinking about doing a
fight.
having a combat.
I think that would be good. I hope that. Well, here's the deal. Like, what spell are they casting? Because nope, they're casting Infirmary Healer.
Okay. They can pay for the counter, so I won't.
But if they try to cast another 2-drop.
If they try to cast, they didn't. All right. No. All right, we're taking a turn off of having counter up.
I think we have to, right?
Yeah.
So we get a little a little poke for 1.
Oof, owie, my bones.
Mostio's not on the board. If anyone from Kenji's chat is still here, as a big Vorthos, that's somebody who cares about the story and the lore, I just want to point out that Mosio, Dean of the Vein, is a bird skeleton. So it used to be one of those cute little owlin that you see everywhere, but it's a bird skeleton because it got infected by Phyrexians during the invasion and was like, actually, you know what? You can't become a Phyrexian if you don't have any flesh. So they turn themselves into a skeleton, and they're like, I can't believe I'm saying this again, but it's really good. They're like Magneto, but for bones, so they can control your bones while they're in your body. So imagine how bad that is. Do not piss off that bird. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. I just think it's neat. Someone thought of this.
I just think it's hilarious that you identified people that watch Kenji, as I do every night.
Yeah.
As a spiky enough chat room that you needed to explain what a Vorthos was.
It's really important that people know I just feel like if I'm potentially in front of people who don't know who I am, that they kind of get my stupid vibe immediately. Oh.
This only taps for 1, right?
Correct.
Get wrecked. Please get wrecked. Oh, I should unmute my opponent because it's the fun day.
You wrecked them. That's pretty good.
They have a jelly moose.
What is that from?
Lorwyn.
Oh yeah. It's an elemental. Or it's a changeling.
Well,
I guess you're gonna make a big Terrafractal. If you make it so it has more than 5 toughness.
yeah, nothing else to do it but to do it.
Actually, you can.
We get to do this X is 5 because this taps for 2 right now.
Yes, perfect. Because yeah, then their pest brood sloth is not really a problem. Get some life.
Anyway, I love that story because that's metal as hell.
Yeah.
They were just like, well, time to turn myself into a skeleton.
Brownie Point says, also, new Planeswalker Delian Fell was so fascinated with life and death. He ended up dead, came back to life with a spark 13 months later, and has no clue where the hell he went during that time. That's also metal as hell.
Worrying. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that's unfortunate.
That's super bad. Also, but they're left behind with 2 pests.
I think you said 1 pest. Actually, wait. Is this worth?
I don't think it is.
We're at 18. This is not worth.
No. I don't think it's worth it to get rid of 1 pest token when they might want to cast something big.
Boy, they really gave it to us in there.
Our new Witherbloom Dean died. What? Well, that's okay. He got better. The pests gaining life on attack really incentivizes you to attack.
Yeah, isn't that great?
However,
That one I'm bouncing.
yeah, I think that's a great tempo hit. Get a land out of here. Oh no,
Dang it.
no, not like this. Our deck has never flooded like this before.
Oh well.
That's okay. Time to flood, says David Turner. Yup. I swear our deck was good. I swear it was good.
It was, and it is, and it will be again.
Oh God.
We're taking 8 here? Yeah. Oh, well.
I think this might... Well, we got one more turn after this to dig ourselves out of it.
That was a very well-timed wrath from them.
Yep.
I don't have the Bargler as a title because the requirements necessary to get that title were preposterous for someone with a job.
And a child.
And a child.
And hobbies.
Yeah, there was no... Oh, that's not...
Okay, I don't want to misrepresent you like that.
Thanks.
Oh, a grave researcher? This deck's banan.
Okay.
You're not dead.
We have 9 mana.
Yeah.
So we can do this for counting.
7.
Great. Big.
Yeah, now they've got a...
They can regrowth or reanimate.
Oh. And we're dead. Congratulations, opponent. All right. Well, I don't know. I feel like 6 and 3 is pretty good.
Hey, that's... Wait. Sorry. Any...
Because it's reanimate.
Reanimates any graveyard.
Yeah, target creature card from a graveyard.
And they only lose 1 life because it's technically mana value 1.
The trudge giveth and it taketh away, I
Just
guess.
school stung.
Gross.
All right. Well, that's fine. This was 6 and 3. This deck ruled for those who have joined us later in the event.
Leo Jarek says, I need to be more like Kathleen, get excited when OP plays bombs.
Oh
Well,
yeah, it's fun to. We're seeing the set for the first time. This is fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, this deck ruled. We had many instances where we would go like turn 1 this friend into rampant growth, and then like Pensive Professor, Topiary Lecturer, just getting enormous, drawing cards.
I'm going to say that the cards that were best in this deck were Pensive Professor. Fractal Tender was so good. Like, yeah, it's a 5 mana 3/3, but I feel like under modern Magic design rules, that means it's incredible. I was very disappointed with Fractal Mascot. I don't think this is nearly as good as any of the other mascots. It's just big and slow and doesn't do anything very interesting. When it's 6 mana, you almost always had something more interesting to do. And when you're spending 6 mana in this deck, you kind of want to spend it on a spell that makes a creature, not a big creature.
Yeah. Quandrix Charm's good.
Oh, Quandrix Charm was super good.
We actually never cast Wild Eye. I think drew it once on the turn that we won. We never actually cast this. I think it would be fine in this deck. The X spells are useful because it lets you pay more as the game goes on, so you keep triggering increment. And also we had Matterbending Mage, which is unblockable if you cast an X spell, and the Arthropod, which draws you a card if you cast an X spell. So.
Can I also talk about a card that you almost didn't run, but then chat was like, you should put that in for more interaction, because this is a 41 card deck, obviously, is Procrastinate. What a good card.
Yeah.
If you make X6, you've basically removed it from the game. But in a way that it's actually, because like there's kind of a few ways to get things out of the bin. Like Lorehold has a bunch, and like, yeah, there's some in white and black, essentially. But this is kind of like just puts it there. But it doesn't even have an enchantment to remove. They're just stun counters. They have to wait for them to come off. It's actually, I think, really kind of cool. And the X spell means you can scale it to any size, so you can still trigger your like Fractal Tender and stuff like that.
All right. We still have some time.
Yeah.
Would you like to put together a Silver Quill deck?
Yes.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to be right back because I have to sleeve my deck for the thing, which starts in 50 minutes because we're not going to be able to get to play for very long. So you start this. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the cards that we have. Okay, we have 2 copies of Nita, Forum Conciliator. 2/3. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. All right, so this is a pretty high bar to clear, but the payoff for it is very good. 2, sacrifice another creature. Exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only as a sorcery. This seems like a lot of hoops to jump through, because, okay, I get a big payoff of putting creatures on my board, right? But... or making my board really big, but I have to shrink my board, and they have to have something in their bin, and I've got to pay an extra 2 to cast it. I feel like this is a commander card, but it's a 2/3. It's a 2/3 for 3. I don't like this. I'm really disappointed to see 2 of these in here. Yuck. But I do see choreographed sparks and flashback and a hardened academic. So maybe we're going to be doing some sort of 3-color Mardu stuff. Let's look at scheming silver tongue. This is a sign in blood. If you gain 2 or more life, that's very easy to turn on in Silver Quill because there's counters flying all over the place. Return to the ranks. Return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield, like this one and this one and this one. Oh, let's go. Flashback. Target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. Its flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. That seems very good. That's much less to pay than Nita's asking. And a hardened academic, which is a 2/1 with flying and haste. Discard a card. This creature gains lifelink until end of turn. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Okay. So it's a flying haste for 2, and I can discard a card to give it lifelink, but putting a card in my graveyard is good under some circumstances, and then I want to get the card out of my graveyard, like by giving it flashback or reanimating it, because that removes a card from my graveyard, and then I can get something on that. I think that card's okay, but I like its stats. Choreograph Sparks. The spell can't be copied. Choose one or both. Target instant spell or control. So if I'm already copying another spell, copy target creature spell you control. Interesting. This is again asking me to do multiple. I hate rares that are like, hey, can you cast more than 1 spell in a turn? Because sometimes I can't. So I feel like I'm already behind on that. I don't like this pool very much so far. But we do have a postmortem professor. This creature can't block, okay? Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. Exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. All these cards are very mid. We have 2 copies of Nita, Forum Conciliator. And I look at all of this text.
Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Sack another creature. Exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana of any time can be spent to cast a spell. If that spell be in your graveyard, exile instead. So you have to pay 2 and sack a creature, and then you get to cast one of their spells, and then you put a +1/+1 counter on each of your creatures. Like, that's powerful, but that's also...
so many hoops.
That's a lot to ask. That's a lot of mana, and your opponent has to have
I've got to have an extra creature. They've got to have something in their graveyard.
You have to have enough mana to activate that ability and pay for their spell.
Yeah, but that's okay because we've got some cool-looking cards in white, black, and red. That's where most of our rares fell, so I'm going to try to build that.
Oh, are we more doing it?
I think I might try to Mardu it. All right, so we have 2 copies of Elite Interceptor, which is really good because it's a 1/2 for 1. Already, I'm happy with those stats.
A Squire.
Yeah, and I get to tap her and draw a card. Like, great, get in. Oh my God, 2 copies of this? Chat. Are you familiar with this enchantment?
If you aren't, go watch round 1 of the pre-release.
Ooh, Jai Hendricks says, I'm just getting back into MTG after UB fatigue. Excited to watch Lure again. Well,
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. But let's talk about Graduation Day. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, not your creature, just a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. This enchantment is so good and it asks so little of you. It just kind of sits there as a plank, but I'm going to put them both in. Interjection. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike until end of turn. This is a totally fine combat trick. Rapier Wit. Tap target creature. If it's your turn, put a stun counter on it. Draw a card. I quite like both of these. I'm going to put 1 in of each, and then we're going to kind of see where we're going, because when I was playing this deck in Sealed, I got a lot of spells just incidentally from my creatures. And when you have a lot of little creatures like this, you want, like, I need some density here. Sacrifice this creature, destroy a target enchantment, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and it's a 2/2 with lifelink for 2. Get in, Shattered Acolyte.
They made Silver Chase Fox and or Ronan Unicorn even better somehow.
We have Rehearsed Debater. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Imagine if you had that and Graduation Day out.
I think that art is the artist showing off.
What, the Rehearsed Debater?
Yeah.
With all the different angles?
Yeah. That seems like it would be annoying to do.
The art's really beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, we have an eager glyph mage. When this creature enters, you just get 4 power and toughness, but you split between a 1/1 flyer and a 3/3 body. Great, get in. Honor-bound page, 3/3 first strike flyer, and it comes with a sorcery. Great, get both in. I like flyers. Return to the ranks. We've already talked about how good that would be. Masterful Flourish. Target creature you control gains +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Another cheap interaction thing. I think maybe I like this better than Interjection, honestly, because I don't know what the difference between... Because if it's indestructible, I don't really care about buffing the toughness, obviously. But yeah, I feel like...
That's a fine combat trick.
Yeah. Postmortem Professor. Sure, I'm not sure this is great, but I guess I could get it back.
Can't block whenever it attacks. You drain them, exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard, return to the battlefield. That seems fine.
It's fine.
Better in Witherbloom.
Yeah, Send in the Pest was each opponent discards a card and create a 1/1 black and green pest token. I actually quite like this because it's only 2 mana and I get a pest, and that seems good to me. All right, Cost of Brilliance. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Put a +1/+1 counter onto one target creature. So this is like a Sign in Blood plus.
Someone says not a flyer. Was there a card you were saying flew? No, the Inkling flies.
Yeah, the Inkling flies. It's a 1/1 flyer. And Honor-bound Page does not fly.
Oh, first strike.
It has first strike.
Right, Honor-bound Page is just jumping.
Just jumping in the artwork. I'd put 1 in, but I don't know if I'll run it. Return. Oh, yes. I will be running both of these.
And you gain life? Oh, my God.
Because that is going to pull stuff out to trigger any of my Lorehold stuff. All right. Cheerful Osteomancer. Great card. You just get a Raise Dead, and it enters prepared. And it's got pretty high power, which I'm fine with. Eternal Student. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create 2 1/1 white and black Inkling creature tokens with flying.
Yeah.
I would run 1.
Yeah, it's a 4/2 for 4. But again, it is good at getting, if you have things that care about things leaving your graveyard.
Yeah, which I
Ooh, Zombify.
Yeah. Well, I have so many ways. Oh, and this guy. This guy is so good. At the beginning of your first main phase, this creature becomes prepared, and then it was 1 black mana to say target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains Death Touch until end of turn, and it's a 4/6.
Sneering Shade Rider.
A 3/3 for 5. That just drains. I'm very mid on this.
Reasonable.
Forum Necroscribe. Discard a card. Repartee. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah.
What? All right.
Oops. All right. Before we go, let's look at our... 3 Forum of Amities? Great.
3 Inkling mascots. Well, you do not need to run red.
I guess I don't.
You've got... Because you got two seeded packs. You've got so much Witherbloom... Or Silver Quill.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Draw a card. Whenever one or more creatures you control, you may pay 2. Return this card. Okay, sure. Wow. Look at this. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, and you could just pay 1 mana of any color, and if you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. My God. Yeah, I'll put this Scalding Administrator in. And an Imperious Ink Mage. Yeah, I'll run both of those. I don't think I'm going to run Nita because, well, maybe I have enough, but I just don't think she's doing anything interesting. I think this is so much work. Social Snub. Interesting. But I guess I'll have Inklings. I guess because what I'm trying to do is make all those little 1/1s, right? Render Speechless. Target opponent reveals their hand. The player discards that card. Put 2/+1 creatures. I'm okay on that. I'm going to run a Social Snub and a Stirring Honormancer. This is what I want from my Silver Quill deck. When this creature enters, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures you control. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Do I want this? I guess I have a lot of... I guess I do have a lot of ways to get things back out of my graveyard, actually. And it's a 4/5 for 5. I'll put one in. I don't think I need to run red and make my deck way worse, honestly. Also, my red, looking at my red, it's very shallow. Like I've got the red rare, but like this is it.
Yeah, because the double-seeded pack just gives you so much less opportunity to get cards that are not in your colors anyway.
All right, chat. So this is what I have so far. I feel like I have 50 cards, so I'm already making cuts. Is there anything here that I have not included that you would include? Because I've left out an interjection, a rapier wit, and a masterful flourish. Maybe I want more of these little. I mean, it's a 4/5 draw card for 5. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. I'm running one of them.
I don't know if you already responded to this, but Fungus Lore said you have 0 green or blue cards. I think that's just because of how Kathleen has the cards sorted.
Yes.
I think if you uncheck those.
Yeah, I could show you.
4 blue cards? Oh, sorry, 5, because 2 copies of Procrastinate. And 6 green cards, 2 copies of Chelonian Tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have like one. I don't actually think I really have any creatures. Feel with one Nita is probably worth it with the graveyard recursion.
Probably. Because you don't, like, you have a lot of ways to get stuff back out of your graveyard, so.
Yeah, and she lets me sacrifice them.
Especially if you have that Necroscribe in play, if you sack a creature and then target.
Oh, sack
target
him.
No. If you have that in play, then you sack a different creature, then cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature, not the Postmortem Professor.
Yes.
The Necroscribe. Forum Necroscribe. Scroll down. It's a black creature. Keep going. That. Nope.
There.
Yeah. If you sacrifice a creature then to Nita's ability and then cast a spell that targets a creature, then you get your creature back because of the repartee on the Forum Necroscribe.
That's true. Yeah, somebody says I would cut Zombify.
So the nice thing about Zombify is you just get it right back to the battlefield. I think either you run 2 pull from the grave or 1 pull from the grave and Zombify.
Yeah, I think, but is there anything in here that we would add to this pile before we start cutting?
I don't think so.
I think I'm pretty happy with this. Okay. I want to try to run at least one game with this. Okay. So I've got to make 10 cuts here. So I'm going to cut one of these eager glyph mages. Maybe I'll cut an honor bound page because I like that this makes a little 1/1 flyer, honestly. This comes with a spell. I got to cut something. There's too much stuff here. And I like the Osteomancer and I like the Eternal Student. Also makes me Inklings with a... This just gets it right away. But I think we've got to make some cuts here. And how many creatures do we have? 20. Yeah. So I think cutting in the 4 slot is fine. I have 2 of these Imperious Ink Mages, but I do like a 3/3 Vigilance for 3. 2 Inkling Mascots. I get to Surveil, which is pretty good. Maybe I only want 1 Elite Interceptor. Like, it's still only a 1/2. It comes with a spell. I think probably one of these is fine.
Yeah.
I kind of like Return to the Ranks, leaving both of these Inkling Mascots in because obviously...
You also have a 3rd if you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a lot of 2-drops. Is it only creature cards mana value 2 or less?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have several of them.
I have several of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I can go down to 1 Inkling Mascot. I mean, I think I still...
Oh, I was thinking you might want to add the 3rd one.
Oh.
You have 3.
That's true. They're fine. They're not, like, the most exciting creature, I think. I like them a lot better than the Quandrix Mascot, though.
Fair.
All right. Well, we'll put 3 of them in. All right. Now we've got to cut 8 cards. I'm going to go to a dirty 41, I think. So I think you're right about Pull from the Grave and Zombify basically being the same thing. Zombify only gets me 1 creature, but I save a lot of mana on it. Pull from the Grave, I get 2 creatures. So I'm going to go down to 1 of these. Mm-hmm. Cost of Brilliance. I don't think I need this.
Nope. I think you could also probably send in the Pest. Little discard's fun and sealed, but...
Yeah, I don't actually want the Pest that much. Social Snub.
Also, send in the Pest and the other card that you just cut that I don't remember the name of. Neither of those target a creature, so they won't trigger repartee.
Yes, they target... now, this also doesn't target a creature, because each player sacrifices a creature of their choice.
Yes, but
But I can also...
That's still really powerful, because if you have one creature and they have two, it kills everything. In fact, what cards do you have? You have Repartee. You have 2 copies of Graduation Day. How many spells do you have that target creatures?
Great question. I have Killian's Confidence, Rapier Wit, Return to the Ranks.
I don't think it counts targeting creatures in graveyard, does it? Graduation Day?
Well, Graduation Day
Repartee, rather?
targets a creature.
Targets a creature.
Would this trigger?
Does the creature have to be in play?
I have an Interjection, I have a Masterful Flourish, and then on my spell, on my...
Yeah, it doesn't count if it's in your graveyard. So
Okay.
So Return to the Ranks, Pull from the Grave, and Zombify won't trigger Repartee. So you actually don't have a lot of ways to trigger Repartee.
Well, I have more over here. Like I have cards that I'm not running. Oh.
You got to take out take that out.
Just give me the white and the black,
You have
please.
another Rapier Wit and an Interjection.
And another, like I have...
Interesting.
Many...
Oh, prepared spells. Right, you got prepared spells. I'm silly.
Yeah, I know. I was getting to that.
No, I was saying that I was being silly.
For prepared spells, I have Rejoinder. I don't actually have that many in prepared spells either, though. I don't have too many cards that come with prepared spells. Like, none of this stuff does. I have this Honor-Bound Page, so I could add back another Honor-Bound Page. I'm not, like, it's not the most powerful thing. But that, and the Cheerful Osteomancer doesn't count. And the Scheming Shadelock spell counts. But I don't actually have that many ways to trigger Prepare from my creature side. So I kind of maybe want to be more on the spell side. I'm going to cut Nita again. I don't like that card. I think that she's very mid. Like, her stats aren't good. I'm not going to use her ability. No. I'm going to cut an Inkling Mascot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might cut maybe one of these.
Do you want the Cheerful Osteomancer? What's it do again? It's a 4/2 Raise Dead. With the Pull from the Grave and the Zombify, do you need that?
Maybe not.
5 more cuts.
Maybe this is just so good if I can get more than one off, but it just kind of sits there doing nothing. Although if I could, it just guarantees I hit it, and it's so powerful. And that makes these cards really good. And I think I might actually literally try to run all of this. Maybe I'll cut the Social Snub.
Because it doesn't trigger Repartee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really want to trigger Repartee with 2 of these, right?
Works for me.
And just put Repartee on my little 1/1.
Yeah, you don't have any... You wildly don't have any removal. So your removal is going to be combat tricks.
And creatures. Yeah, there's no removal in this. I don't think this pool is great.
I agree with you. Eternal Student doesn't really work for your getting things back from the graveyard plan because she exiles herself.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're going to make 4 more cuts. I'm just making suggestions.
But she makes 1/1s.
I know the Social Snub is removal, but it's not directed.
I don't feel like it's not on plan removal. Because I want to repartee. That's what my creatures say. Like, if I can, this Rehearse Debater is a 3/3 vigilance that's going to hopefully get completely out of hand when I cast 1 spell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think because you don't want to sack anything anymore, I think you want to cut the Eternal Student. And 3 more cuts.
Maybe I'll cut one of those.
What's Rapier Wit do?
Draws me a card.
Tap a creature, put a stun counter. If it's your turn, put a stun counter on it. Draw a card. Okay.
Ideally, I can recycle this over and over
Whenever
again.
one or more creatures deal combat damage to a player, you may pay white or black if you do return it from the graveyard to your hand. That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet. I just feel like this is kind of a mid deck.
You probably only need... doesn't help the cutting the numbers, but you probably only need 2 Form of Amity.
Probably. I don't want that much tap land. I don't know, chat. It's funny that Repartee is... yes, Rapier Wit because it's tap target creature. It does not have to be your creatures. that are triggered by repartee. You can insult your opponent's creatures, essentially. Post-mortem isn't useful. I don't think so, really. I think, yeah.
Yeah. And then I know that you just talked about it, but maybe 1 rapier wit, or maybe...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Let's try to get...
I don't think this deck's great.
I don't think it's great either.
I think
this was an unfortunate pool.
Yeah, with 2 rares that I'm not running either of them. Well, I don't know, chat. Maybe talk me into it. All right. Okay.
Turn 1 graduation day.
Let's go.
Or the interceptor out, whichever.
Probably the... I mean, I don't think it necessarily matters.
We may only get
1 game.
1 game in with this.
That's fine, because we got half an hour. I feel like I could lose fast.
Yeah. Well, we probably want to wrap up
Slightly early.
with like 10 or 15 minutes between, so that
We can
'cause
change over.
we want to get even the off-camera games. We want to get started pretty quickly at 1. So
All right.
we don't want you to have to be rushing immediately from this to that.
It's pretty amazing.
Take 1. Yeah.
Got in there. I could Killian's Confidence and buy it back next turn. If they don't play a creature. Don't play a creature, please. You're in a bad state when you're like, your whole line depends on opponent not doing something that they're going to do all the time in limited. We need time for costume changes. That's true. Probably need time for lunch. I've never hoped to draw planes as I am right now. Oh, it's a swamp. All right. What does this say? What? Draw a card. I mean, if I do this, I could just pay 1. So I'm going to do this. And then, because I'll get it back at some point.
Potentially now, if they don't block.
Yeah. Like, they just chump?
I wouldn't if I were them.
Because, like, I'll get it back another turn. Because it's not like this turn. It can just sit in the graveyard forever. Yes, please. Auto pay. Gimme.
Wow, that's free real estate.
That was free real estate. Because next turn, if I draw a... Oh, God. If I had another white source there...
For your other graduation day? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, they're stunning it.
Okay, that's fine.
Interjection doesn't untap, does it?
No, it just gains first strike until end of turn.
What's Rejoinder do again?
Tap or untap creature drawing.
You can you played your land already. That's fine. You could untap your creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna untap my creature. Because now, yes, please. Oh, perfect.
Neat.
Get in?
Sure. Why not?
Like, I don't know. I'm dealing 3 damage. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dealing 3 damage seems sweet.
This is what I want to do. It's a 1/2. Like, they don't have good blocks. I'm okay to trade 3 damage. I'm now way ahead on this race. Why didn't graduation day? It did.
It did. That's why there's 2
That's
counters
why there's 2
on
counters on her. She was a 3/4 last time. Oh, that's very cool. I'm going to play this to draw a card.
Yeah. Presumably they have something here, but maybe they don't.
Oh, God. Oh, my kingdom for a white source.
Attack. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, auto. Gimme. And I'll play my land for turn. I mean, opponent may have nothing. They're also in Azorius colors.
Yeah, which is not one of the typically supported color combos in the set.
I assume they're... Oh, thank God.
Okay, so wait. So, are you just slamming the graduation day here, or doing something else like, I don't know, Necroscribe doesn't even help. It's just a 5/4.
Yeah. I think I'm going to... Maybe I Killian's confidence and see what happens. I don't think slamming, like, it's already going to get, like, you know, we're already very hard on one creature, right? Does that make sense? And I want to leave this white up in case I draw something else, because I'd love any other creature than a Forum Necroscribe at this point, right?
Yeah.
And I have enough of them in my deck, I thought. So...
I feel like they gotta have something here, unless they're way off a splash color.
I think they must be way off a splash color.
All right, well, attack, I suppose. If they don't block, they're dead.
Yeah.
So they're definitely gonna block. I mean, they left both their creatures back. Okay.
And...
You can play your second graduation day.
Yeah, I'll play my second graduation day.
That's messed up.
I mean, if they don't block, because they didn't block a few times, right? And they let me cast it again and again. So it is a lot of advantage if you get it back. But I feel like in many situations, what you want to do is, I think, put it on a Death Toucher. Okay. So, if
What's the Silver Tongue do?
It is a 1/3 flying lifelink with a sign in blood. But if I can only... You have to gain 2 life to make it prepared. So I think what I'm just going to do is I think I'm just going to go to combat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep up this interjection.
I think they're off a color here.
They've got to be off red.
Yeah.
I assume this is the issue here. So...
Okay.
I feel bad for opponent because clearly they are wanting to be doing different things.
No, don't do it now. Just go to combat. And then interjection on your lifelinker, yeah.
Yeah. This one. This one. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I will say this card's a sorcery.
Still. Okay, so opponent didn't do a lot.
Yeah, opponent was clearly off a red source. So
But that went okay.
But it's also 12:39, so I think I have to retire champion because you said you wanted to leave 10 to 15 minutes and I don't have any guarantee my next game is going to go so fast.
I wasn't pressuring you either way.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. Yeah.
So, yeah, perfect. Deck's perfect. No issues here.
All right. Well, in that case, that's going to do it. Normally, we'd play early access a little longer.
Well, we got to go do early sealed access.
Yeah.
So if you want see people playing sealed in paper, where we did 6 regular packs and no seeded packs, you can see that.
Yeah. So, Hero-san 84, 29-month resub. Yes, 29. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's going to do it. Reminder, of course, everything we do here at Loading Ready Runs brought to you by you and your support of our Patreon or becoming a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube. However you are able to support us, we appreciate it a lot. And thanks to Wizards of the Coast for inviting us to the early access event. But for now, we will talk to you later. And if you're watching on the VOD, look elsewhere on this channel for a VOD of the Week 1 of the Sealed League. Talk to you later.